recently I had a bit of a rebrand, becoming an adventurer, and debuted this lovely model. So naturally I went to film my first adventure video, but it was an utter disaster, so here's how not to have an adventure. My day started off pretty positive. We sat down, had our packed lunch, and I was excited for a day of orienteering. So we made our way to the visitor centre and kindly asked for a map to get started. Turns out, the orienteering course is closed for redevelopment. This was quite the blow to the day. The whole reason we came was for the orienteering. My mum even asked if we should just go home. But we were already here, so we needed to make the most of it. So we decided to do one of the regular forest trails and see what happens in the footage in hopes of a less exciting, but hopefully still interesting video. My first mistake was pretty major. I didn't turn on the portable microphones. This means that the only audio available was the audio my phone recorded, which honestly sucks in terms of quality. Which meant that wearing our microphones and talking as we went on the trip was a complete waste of time. When I got home I was really quite upset by this, but someone in the Discord server gave me the idea for the video we're watching now, so thank you so much! But this audio issue brings me on to my next problem. Our commentary was super awkward. There was a lot of, "Look at that thing!" and a reply of, "Yeah." But honestly, it's understandable because it was our first time filming something outside and my mum has no experience on the camera. At least I have a bit of streaming experience, she has nothing! And speaking of cameras, why are my hands so shaky? This footage is some of the most unsteady stuff I have ever seen. I think I should get some kind of stabilizer for the future because Jesus, this is hard to watch. And even when it's not too shaky, it still ends up looking wonky. And not only that, I often got my fingers in the shot. The next one is more of a nitpick, but still a little annoying. My shoes were very squeaky. I don't know if they weren't tight enough or what, but honestly this part is kind of comical, so maybe it gets a pass. I feel like it would have added a bit of charm to the video if the video had actually been made as it was supposed to be. As we continued the walk, we came across a sign giving the choice of either continuing or taking the shortcut to half the route. We'd only gone halfway of the shortcut as it was, and we'd almost run out of water. Isn't that just perfect? So we couldn't even go the full day due to poor planning. The other issue of going the full distance is I am quite the couch potato. My fitness is almost non-existent, so I don't know what state I'd been if I'd gone the whole way. But I am trying to fix that by going on these adventures and journeys. We had one more final issue which I really should have prepared for better, which is we didn't bring any insect repellent. So when we stopped each time to sit down and have a break, we were swarmed by flies. Yay! So as you can see, this trip really didn't go as planned. But I think it was a great practice, teaching us what not to do in the future. So when I film a more exciting adventure, it hopefully won't have all of these mistakes. So I think it wasn't a waste of time after all. And I'll see you in my next adventure!